Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. As you can tell, my name is Jason and I will be introducing today's video. So I'm going to try and keep this a little bit shorter as I go through the usual spiel that most of you guys are fairly familiar with. Guys, if you have any strategies, anything you would like us to film, any suggestions, any ideas, questions, please email us at sincitylivingLV@gmail.com. We haven't gotten a strategy sent to us in a few weeks, so I love shooting these videos for you guys. Please send them to us. And of course, our usual shout out of appreciation to our patrons. Thank you very much. I hope you guys are enjoying the how to deal with the full dice, full craps instructional videos that we are putting out for you guys, the whole course. Putting them out 2 a week, so I hope you guys are enjoying them. If anybody's interested, just check the description down below. And otherwise, what I want to say is we have live streams. Live streams are coming very soon. The equipment is in the mail. It is on the way. So I don't want to take up too much time here. There is going to be a lot of information about the live stream, how to sign up, how to join us on our craps tournaments or anything else. Just check the end of the video. Even if you don't watch the full video, skip over to the end. At the end of the video, I'm going to have a discussion on a lot more detail on the live streams. I'm going to put that in the next couple weeks worth of videos. So please keep an eye, guys. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into today's video. So for this strategy, or for this video, I want to go over a strategy that I've actually played. I played it in a tournament. It's a little bit different. It's sort of kind of ish a hedge strategy. And the strategy, the way it's based around, I'm trying to think of what would be a good buy-in for this, what would be a good bet for this. Let's say you have a $1,000 buy-in and you're on a $10 minimum bet table, okay? This strategy is doing direct lays on the 4 and 10. Actually, we'll do it even lower. We'll just do $50 each, direct lays on the 4 and 10. $2 juice. All right, so $102 there. And then inside. Now, as you guys know, I will place the point. You don't have to. That was fantastic. You don't have to. Maybe you have a pass line bet. You don't have to place the point. I will place the point. So the puck does not matter to me. I don't care what the point is. Even if the point were a 10, I would still lay it if I didn't have my lays already set. Right? And I'm going to talk about that in just a second. Now, this particular strategy, I used it in tournaments because I was really hoping for a lot of winner sevens on come out rolls because I would do these pre-come out roll. And then I was looking at the inside numbers, but I was power pressing. So I'm still kind of rooting for a 7. If a 7 doesn't come and I end up getting hit with a down behind, I'm hoping that we're in a pretty solid roll and I've hit these other numbers multiple times and they're up to pretty good size levels where I may even take them down or regress them all the way back down. If one of my lays goes down behind, I usually don't bring it back up. Instead, I will look at what I have at risk and either split my other lay so that I'm laying both. Like if I had $100 each, then I might go to $50 each if one of them lost. And then I'm just shooting for the inside. And I'm hoping that maybe I'm up to $60, $90, $150 on one of these place bets or multiple place bets. And then I may regress, may take them down, may feed them back out into the lays, whatever it may be. This right here is covering 18 of the 36 possible rolls of the dice. It's covering half all possible rolls of the dice. Half of all possible rolls of the dice, and I'm hitting in right in here. 1 in 6 rolls of the dice, 6 out of the 36, and I'm winning on these 2 lays. Right? So theoretically on this, I've got 24 of the 36 possible combinations of the dice where I will win a little bit of money, in theory. Now the problem is I also have a 1 in 6. I have 6 chances out of the 36 to lose one of my lays, to lose $50. Hopefully I've managed to make it back up within. But here's the thing, all strategies have hopefullys. Every single strategy. This is not a strategy I play on a regular game. This is a strategy I play only in tournaments. But it is a viable strategy and there's really nothing wrong with the strategy. If a 0.7 out comes, well, I made 50 here. I lost 44. I did lose my 2 juice, so I lost 46, so I made $4. Basically a break even. Break even, I'll take it. Not too shabby. Now, again, if I hit a winner, or not a winner, but a 4 or 10, so one of these comes down, I take a big hit. I take a really big hit, and it takes a lot of little hits in here to make back up my big loss, right? Especially because I tend to mid-press or power press these inside. Now, if both of them come down, that's a pretty crushing blow. So I really have to hope that that does not happen. The problem with people that do direct lays on 4s and 10s on live games is they often don't know when to quit. They're very viable bets. They're excellent bets. You can get paid a lot, especially on come-out rolls where everybody's happy if that's 7 rolls. And set yourself your out point. I've said this many, many times. Set yourself your walk-away point. Where are you going to be happy with how much you've won? Decide that before you ever start playing. Because I will see people with these direct lays, and they win. They double, triple, even quadruple their initial buy-in. And then they keep going because they figure, well, it's worked for me. I won 300 at this point, so if I keep playing, I'll win another 300. I keep playing, I'll win another 300 on top of that. It doesn't work that way. The odds are the odds. And these direct lays are true odds. So eventually everything catches up. And the statistics catch up. The more rolls you see, the more the odds smooth out, and the more the hits line up with statistical likelihoods to where these eventually start coming down, and you're losing basically your juice is what you're losing on direct lays. Now, like I was saying, I typically I can actually bet the full thing. I typically have my direct lays out before we even set a point. Right? I could, if I wanted to, do my 44 inside because it's not working, so it doesn't matter. I like to do my direct lays on the come-out rolls. I'm really hoping for winner 7s, a lot of winner 7s. I've seen 5 in a row come out, and I've seen 8 or 9 of them come out on a come-out roll before we ever made it to the point. So I just get a couple of winner 7s, really 2 winner 7s, and this is a break even already. All I have to do is hit this twice, and I've made my $100 for this this lay. I'd just be out the $2 in juice. So 3 winner 7s, and I'm ahead. I'm ahead $50. In fact, enough winner 7s that I might just take the whole damn thing down. I might take everything down. Or I may actually increase them. It kind of depends on my mood and exactly what it is I feel like doing. But this is an interesting strategy. I've actually seen this one played quite a few times on live games. And again, if you set yourself an out point, you can make money on these strategies because these can fill up your bankroll relatively quickly if the table is cold enough or you're getting enough 7s. And if not, even if these start coming down, maybe you stumble into that 20-minute roll, well, you're going to make money off of these. Even if you lose those, this $100 at risk here, you could pretty easily, on a 20-minute roll, you could easily bank well over $100 just on these bets right here. So there's kind of a middle area, it's kind of a finite area that can really hurt these, or just some really bad luck. I played this in a tournament, and I was the shooter, and all I rolled were 4s and 10s. I'm not kidding. It was absolutely brutal. But that's just the way it goes. You know, there is no perfect strategy. There's no strategy that's a guaranteed win. I don't care what people think, they're wrong. There is no strategy that's a guaranteed win. This is just another option. The thing about all these strategies that we put out on this channel is that you should look at them as all tools in your toolbox. Decide what strategy you want to play based on maybe what you see at the table, how other people are playing, how the rolls are going. You know, the dice are as random as it can get. But sometimes you just hit a cold period. If you hit a cold period, maybe you want to do this strategy, especially on the come-out rolls. If you hit a hot period, maybe you don't want to do this strategy, you want to do a different strategy. That's the beauty of all these different strategies. You learn a whole bunch, you get a whole bunch of different options. You don't even have to memorize strategies, just memorize the general concept behind the strategies. You can build your own strategy on the fly. So I hope you guys find this interesting, illuminating, enlightening, or at least just plain fun. We will catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye now. Okay guys, so as I promised at the end of the videos, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the live stream and how it's going to work. So the first thing is if you're interested in being one of the players for our craps tournaments, which we're going to have every single week, please email us at sincityliving.lv@gmail.com. I need the email addresses and want to know who is interested so that we can get it set up and we can select it. I'm going to have the first round is going to be 16 players. There'll be 4 players per week. The 5th week is going to be the 4 champions from the previous weeks to get an ultimate champion. Haven't decided yet what the prize will be. Maybe I'll see if I can pick up another one of these lights. But we'll have some sort of prize for our champion. So please, if you're interested, email us. I want to pick the first 8 players, the first 2 weeks worth of players, so that we'll have the first 4 ready for the first week, and the other 4 will be kind of backup, just in case somebody has connection issues or something comes up and they're not able to play that week. Then I've got the other players on standby, so I can just bump one of them up or maybe shift the first person down or something along those lines. The main tournament is going to be Thursdays at 6 o'clock my time, Las Vegas time, 6 p.m. Las Vegas time. And it's the way it's going to work is it's going to be a time thing. I'm going to do the live stream for an hour. I'm going to do the game for an hour, rather. And it might work out to about 30 rolls, might work out to about 40 rolls. I'm not too sure. We'll see how it goes, but it's going to be time. It's going to be an hour. Instead of the craps tournaments that they do down on the strip where it's 30 rolls, we're going to do an hour. So I want to make sure I have a finite time limit for this to start with, and then we will go from there. I'm going to find a way, either a Discord or a Zoom or a private chat room, some way for the players to be logged into something where I can communicate with them on my second computer, so that they can tell me what their bets are, what they want to bet, what they want to press when something hits, without me having to scroll through the full chat of the live stream itself. I'm not going to be able to keep an eye on that, and if we have enough people watching and chatting, it could be difficult to keep an eye. So I have to figure that part out. Another reason I need the emails, so I can communicate back and forth with the potential players. So if you're interested, again, please email me. Eventually, just pretty much everybody's going to have an opportunity to be in on these things, because we're going to do multiple ones. I'm also looking at probably doing a second craps tournament, maybe late Wednesday nights, possibly, I'm not sure, where I'm going to do it a little bit different. The second one is going to be, instead of 1 hour and then whoever's got the most chips is the winner, because those craps tournaments tend to have really weird strategies. They're not normal strategies that you'd see in normal play, because you're competing against other players and you just want to make sure you have more chips than them by the end. What I'm going to do with the second tournament is, instead of a weekly winner, we're going to play for an hour, and then I'll keep track of how much money people still have on their, or how many chips they still have. And then the next week, same players are going to keep going. Basically, this game will go until the bankrolls end, until we have one person with money left, or chips left. Again, there's no money involved in this. So once we have one final winner, so people will drop out as their play money bankrolls expire, as they run out of chips. So that one, I'm guessing we'll see some more normal strategies, the kind of things people actually play when they're actually playing craps. And then eventually we're going to add baccarat, pai gow, 3-card poker, blackjack, of course, to these tournaments. Whatever we can, to these live streams and live stream tournaments, whatever we can, when we can, as best we can. We're going to have to figure it out as we go. We have a lot of time constraints between me working full-time plus a child. But we're going to do the best we can. We're very, very excited to have this going. And we also will try and pick a day or time where I can do a patron exclusive tournament or two. We'll see. We'll see how many of our patrons are interested, and see if we can't get that going as well, where it's only on the patron site. So definitely stay tuned, guys. Please, if you're interested in playing in one of the tournaments or partaking in our live streams, aside from just the chat, obviously it's a live stream. Please watch, chat with us, let us know how it's going or what you think, and otherwise, please, again, email us, sincityliving.lv@gmail.com. Otherwise, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Any suggestions, please hit us up. Thank you guys very, very much. We appreciate every single one of you guys, and we will catch you guys next time. Bye now.